What's going on, my little piglets? It's your BFF Pork Chop here, and I'm coming at you with another video. I promised you guys before my Dallas Cowboy video that I was going to talk to y'all about my life and the updates of my life. And that car is really close. So I had mentioned that I got a new job, and this new job has its benefits, but it has its downfalls. The benefits are, unlike my last job, I actually get to go home at a decent time, and I actually get to see my wife. I left Pizza Planet, left on good terms, put in my 2 weeks. It's fine. I was just tired of coming home from work late at night. Sometimes it'd be like 1 o'clock in the morning, and my wife had been asleep since 10, since 11. And that's because she'd have to get up at 7 the next morning and go to work. And I just got tired of it. I only saw my wife on my days off, and those were way too far apart to mean quality time, because I found myself having to, on my days off, oh, well, so-and-so wants to do this, but I can't do it because I got to spend time with my wife. Oh, so-and-so wants to do this. I can't do it because I'd rather spend time with my wife. And I felt like I was missing out on not only my family, but my friends, as well as my wife, because of this job. I loved Pizza Planet, loved the people that I worked with, loved the pay, loved everything, except the part that I couldn't spend time with my wife. And my marriage is way more important than any job that I will ever have. So the downfall of this job is it is a pay cut. I am taking a pay cut pretty much for reasons of just being able to spend time with my wife. And it is worth it tenfold. I'm taking a $3 per hour pay cut. However, the job after my 90-day probationary period will have benefits for me. So I can dip into those benefits after my 90 days, which technically my first start day was supposed to be Monday, but I flat out, when they gave me the job, I flat out told them, I was like, I can work for you guys like starting tomorrow. And they're like, okay, cool, great. And so that gave me this is my wife's idea. She was like, don't wait the 2 weeks, just start when they need you. And I was like, you got a good point. I just hope it doesn't interfere with my other job. So I was like, okay, I will work pretty much starting tomorrow or whenever you guys need me. And they're like, oh, well, we need you tomorrow. So I started the next day, and then I worked a couple of days the first week, and then this week I worked every single day that I was technically going to be scheduled this week. And I like the job a lot. I didn't tell you guys what the details of the job were. Details of the job was, I don't know, English. It's a hell of a drug. So my job is I deliver flowers, which is funny because my wife's a florist and she actually got me the job. I deliver flowers and vases and just pieces to flower shops around the Texas Panhandle, the Oklahoma Panhandle, and eastern New Mexico. So if it's within a 2-hour delivery radius, then we deliver to the flower shop. So I started, and I'm here in Amarillo, so some of you guys probably don't even know what the hell some of these towns are called. I have already delivered to Dalhart, Clovis, let's see, Dumas, Guyman, Oklahoma, and a couple of shops around town, including my wife's flower shop that she works at. So it's cool because I get there at 8 o'clock in the morning, and the latest I have left so far is 5 p.m. So that's a full day. That's awesome. And that 5 p.m. was a hiccup. It was a mistake because I delivered all the way to Dalhart, which is about an hour and a half from here. And I was about, I want to say 30 miles outside of Amarillo coming back to finish my route. And they said, oh, well, we forgot something, so you're going to have to go all the way back to Dalhart. So that was, by the time I got to Dalhart, it was about 3:30. By the time I got back, it was pretty much 5 o'clock. So that's the latest so far, but they usually tell me I will be out by 4 o'clock, which is amazing in itself, because 4 o'clock in the afternoon versus 1 o'clock in the morning coming home, it's night and day, literally. So I'm gonna miss my job. I did put in my 2 weeks. I ended on good terms, and that's my little PSA for the day is if you're ever gonna leave a job, don't burn any bridges. Put in your 2 weeks, call it good, and who knows, you might potentially have a place to go back to, a fallback plan in case the job that you took doesn't work out as well as you'd hoped. Again, there's that English thing. And so, as of right now, if this job that I currently have taken does not work out, then I can count on the top of my head 3 other places that I can go back to, because I ended on good terms with management as well as my coworkers. And that's another part of the PSA is I wanted to tell you guys that it sucks, especially if it's a job that you don't want anymore, that you no longer have the drive for or anything like that, but put the 2 weeks in. That way, you know, if fit hits the shan, then you have something to fall back on. So the 2 weeks notice can go a long way, and it has potential connections that you had previously that you can go back to, because I've only left 2 jobs on bad terms, and they were both my doing, and I felt so bad. First job was a job that I had in between high school and college. Like it was a job that I kind of try to bridge the gap with. I started the job, I think, the midpoint of my junior year of high school, and I left during the summer of my graduation of high school. And I flat out, I got tired of it because they worked me 1 day a week, and they tried to fire me one time because I said, oh, you don't work enough hours. I'm like, well, y'all make my schedule, so go figure. So I was looking for another job adamantly, like I was looking for one like crazy, and I stumbled upon a seasonal job that I didn't know was seasonal until after the season was over. But I flat out walked up to my manager and said, hey, this is my last day, I took another job, see ya. And she was like, okay, what are you gonna do? You're not gonna miss the guy that works 1 day a week. I mean, some people miss me, and I miss some of the people that work up there still, but it's like, whatever. And then this last job that I took between my leaving and returning back to Pizza Planet, I got paid on a Friday, called in sick, said I had the stomach flu, which I normally do not lie to employers like that. But I hated the job. I absolutely hated the job. And the following Monday, I just didn't show up. And I feel like I screwed them over, and it still eats at my conscience to this day, and it happened 7 months ago. But I felt so bad. And the Thursday before I called in, they had finally given me, after a month of working there, finally gave me the proper work uniform. So I had the uniform sitting in my car, And I was like, they're going to charge me for this. I got to take it back. So I had to do the walk of shame into the building. And I walked past the position that I worked, and I saw one of the guys that worked there. And if looks could kill, guys, I would have been dead. And I walked up to the front desk, and the manager just looked at me and goes, "What happened?" I just said, "I'm sorry, it just didn't work out as well as I had hoped. And, I wish y'all nothing but luck going forward. Here's the uniform so you guys don't charge me for it. And God bless." And then it's like, "Yeah, you too." And I walked out. So, yeah, I didn't go in there and try to cause any scene. I went in there to return something that I knew that they were probably going to charge me for. And it just wasn't worth it because I think they gave me 2 uniforms and I think they were $60 each. So that's $120 I don't need for a uniform for a job I no longer work at. So that was the second job that I just said deuces and left. So other than that, I think I've had like 8 jobs in my life. Every single one I've left, but those 2 I've put in my 2 weeks. Or my first job ever was at a restaurant locally here in town that I miss to this day, dude. Good food, good people. It reminded me a lot of Pizza Planet, except it was a barbecue joint instead of a pizza joint. So that closed down on me. They had to shut the doors because the restaurant went under. So the restaurant closed down on me. So I've experienced every form of termination, quote unquote. I have had a business close on me. It was my first job. I have quit at a moment's notice. I had been hired seasonal and was not told it was seasonal until after the season was over. That was awesome. I have been fired from a job before, and I'm very nostalgic, if you can't tell. I miss that job. It was a janitorial job at a church. Didn't make dick, didn't work dick, but it was a fun job. So I got fired from that job, and I've put in my 2 weeks at 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I've had nine jobs in my life. And so I've seen every aspect of leaving a place, whether it be closing or getting fired or whatever. So that is my little discussion about that, my whole life update. So where does that leave this channel? Unfortunately, it leaves this channel in a murky gray area because I would love to do food reviews on a weekly basis, but this job, the time that I usually do food reviews, I am working. I am driving to and from these different towns. And so if I do a food review, it's not going to be frequent. It's not going to be weekly, unfortunately, until I can maneuver around the schedule better. The food reviews are going to be they're not going to be as sporadic as I originally planned. That's the reason I haven't made food reviews the past few weeks. 1, I was sick, and 2, I was trying to get this job and working it, and working the 2-job life for 2 weeks, and it was just, it's tiring. By the time I got finished at one job, I would have to turn right back around and go to the other one. So I didn't have time to do any of the stuff, unfortunately. Whew, jeez, 14 minutes now. Wow. I did put the Toronto Huskies playthrough on hold as well because, again, I don't have time to record and edit the videos real quick. That's the reason why I'm uploading these videos, just like the Dallas Cowboy rant, just like Chris and I's Pick'em. And this is, I record it, upload it to YouTube, it's done. I don't have to edit anything. I'd love to edit. It's what I went to school for. It irks me when I can't edit a video, but to get it out and to get it up and to keep this channel's machine kind of turning a little bit, then I need to just cut and dry. There you go, done. And I want to get back. I have so many plans for this channel going into 2019. Every single year I have goals, and unfortunately I don't meet most of them. 2019, I'm hoping, again, just stop me if you heard this one before, hoping to achieve some of these goals. I had goals set for this channel that I did not meet the following year or the year prior because I took a hiatus pretty much on this channel for a little bit, and that hindered me a little bit with my goals. Now, my goals for this year are pretty much the goals for 2019, and that is I want to get to at least 3,000 subscribers. I've been sitting on that almost 3,000 line for 2 years now. I'm trying to get this channel to 500,000 views, and I think that's pretty close. I think I'm at like 390,000 or something like that. And also, I want to get this channel back to being monetized. That was one of the worst things ever, is when YouTube took away my monetary value of this channel. And still a very long, slow road getting that back. So hopefully that can happen. And I mean, I hope you guys are watching this. I hope you guys are actually engaging in it. I love you guys so much. I really do. And I feel bad because I feel like I've been putting y'all on the back burner. And it just, unfortunately, that's the way the cookie crumbles right now. And I'm sorry. Because as of right now, it goes marriage, job, channel. When before it was channel, food, trying to find marriage the last few years. And I want to get back so bad to doing what I used to do back in 2013, 2014 with this channel. 2019, I also want to do more playthroughs. A couple of games I have in mind. I'm not going to say any names just in case it doesn't happen, especially with copyright and all that good shit. I have a few playthroughs in mind that I absolutely would love to do. Love to do the food reviews. Love to do more videos like this for you guys. And Q&A. I got to do another Q&A. I got to get back to that. I did a question and answer video, like, what, back in 2014? It's been a long time. I know you guys probably have millions of questions for me, and I hopefully can do like a live Q&A for you guys and actually plan them instead of just on a whim, just being like, hey, I'm doing a video in 5 minutes. I could be like, hey, you know, Friday at 6 o'clock, I will be doing a Q&A. You guys come by, bring your questions, bring your smiling faces, stuff like that. Also, I want to get back to the movie reviews. I want to do that Movie Pass so bad, but I found out that it is kind of shite. So I'm going to have to try to find an alternative. If you don't know what Movie Pass is, you pay like $10 a month. You can see all the movies you want for like $10 a month. Want to get back to that, doing the movie reviews. Want to get back to gameplay. Want to get back to food reviews. I just need time, guys. I just need time, and I need your patience, because I know the piglets are loyal, but the piglets will get antsy after a while, and I feel like it's getting to that point because people are starting to ask me, what happened to the food reviews? You used to do the food reviews. You did them for a long time, and then now you stopped. And now you guys know why, as my life is a little bit of a whirlwind right now, and even I can't keep up with it sometimes. Sometimes I'll wake up, like the other day, I woke up on one of my days off at Pizza Planet. I woke up, I was like, I don't have anything to do today. This is the first time I don't have anything to do today. So I was like, okay, maybe I should do a food review. Okay, maybe I should do a gameplay video. And then within an hour, I had a laundry list of things to do that day. And I was like, of course, because it was my day off. So why wouldn't I get a day off from life? So, all right, guys, I'm going to make this an even 20-minute video. So it's probably one of the longest videos I've ever made, especially with just me talking. And I hope you guys get this message. I hope you guys receive it well. And I hope you guys just keep being y'all. Y'all keep being amazing. Y'all keep leaving me likes and comments and subscribing to the channel. Hope you guys have that bell notification turned on. And I just love you guys so much. And Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate. I say Merry Christmas because I'm celebrating Christmas. I am a Christian. So, therefore, I say Merry Christmas. If you want to say Happy Hanukkah back, if you want to say Happy Kwanzaa back, Happy Festivus, or whatever, Decemberween, if you guys got that reference, you guys are awesome. Then, tell me Happy December week, Happy Hanukkah, Happy New Year, or whatever. And I will tell you Merry Christmas because that's what I do. Anyway, guys, thank y'all so much once again for dropping by. I know I just rambled for 20 minutes. I don't even know how I did that. And guys, thank you. And always remember my little piglets, Colin Porkchop. He loves y'all the mostest. Y'all take it easy, guys, and I will see y'all next time. Don't know what you guys are going to see from me next time, but next time. Bye, guys.